Well, hello again. This is John Futrell, aka Jonathan Movies on YouTube. It is, I believe, Saturday, May 17th, 2014. Well, it's the opening weekend for Godzilla, and I know it's playing here in 3D. Well, it'll be playing here later in 3D. They only have 2D showings in the afternoon. But I think I might be better off seeing that film in 2D at a drive-in. It was good enough for the original, why not this one? And I'm still a little burned by that 1998 version from the Independence Day team. So, if I can tilt a little bit, you can see John Hamm behind me. That's the film I went to today, $1 Million Arm. Almost want to say $1 Million Baby, because that was a sports-related movie. Stole all those Oscars from Scorsese's Aviator, but nope, this is $1 Million Arm. Our madman is a sports agent, down on his luck guy, who, while watching cricket players, decides perhaps a cricket player could throw a Major League Baseball, goes off to India to find, well, the $1 Million Arm, someone who can throw Major League levels and get him back on his feet. Fairly standard story, you know, he's out for the money, finds a couple of guys, brings them back to America. There's all sorts of culture clashes. Of course, first for him in India, dealing with the traffic and the not so punctual nature, and of course brings these guys to America, and of course they are seduced by some of the temptations: the booze, the food, the party atmosphere, and familiarity with the technology. And of course they have their stumbles, but of course it's a sports movie, so it turns out all right for everyone. It doesn't play up the cultural differences for comedy. It's pretty straightforward, pretty serious, and makes it more believable. Makes the characters more relatable, and it's a nice diversion from the usual summer blockbusters and comic book movies and what have you. Of course, Hamm is good in this one. I'm not as familiar with Mad Men as most of you might be, but liked him here. Also, Lake Bell as the would-be doctor who rents space from him and helps soften him up, make him less about the money and more about the family. And Alan Arkin has some good moments as a scout who, like I say, he looks out of it, but he's so knowledgeable. He's always in it. Can tell pitches, speed, and gives him some more advice as well. All in all, this is good sports movie, good movie in general. Like I said, if you're looking for a break from the summer norm, this is the place to go. Speaking of the summer norm, next weekend, Memorial Day weekend, X-Men Days of Future Past. Still looking forward to that one. So, until then, this is John Futrell, aka Jonathan Movies on YouTube. See you at the movies.